Once more, we are back again. This is Tony Mboro for those who caught up with us in a previous broadcast where we are introducing or we are doing a brief introduction of the journey of becoming and what entrepreneurship looks like and the diversity of the businesses or concepts you can actually engage in the marketplace and get yourself moving with something that is going to take you to the next level. We said there are so many industries that we can actually talk about. And just to be clear on this one, I know it doesn't matter what vehicle you use, because in every industry we have guys who have gotten to the pinnacle of that industry. We have the cream, there are creams of those industries. So what we are trying to do is, like I said, we can only pick on one topic because we can climb 2 mountains at a time. So in regards to blockchain technology, because that is exactly what I want us to talk about, it's because we are in season. So for those who understand seasons and cycles of blockchain and cryptocurrencies, you understand that we are in season, and it is only prudent that you talk about that right now, as you also talk about the fundamentals of what you need to do behind the scenes to align yourself with this great innovation and season that we are talking about. Now, first things first, I would just want to do a quick overview or just an introduction to the person who's watching us out there and does not understand what blockchain technology is all about. It is just a new way of looking at a decentralized ecosystem, Internet of Things, because like I say, the world has been evolving, and before the internet, we didn't know how to do business virtually, but now we know that. But when you talk about blockchain, now we are talking about a different layer of the internet. It's called the Web 3.0, where every ecosystem in the marketplace is going to be decentralized. As we speak right now, all systems, all protocols in the marketplace have to be governed or have a central governing authority where there are few people who create policies or concepts of how things work. Now, the new democracy for me is the average consumer having power to processes or platforms that they participate in, because as we've always said, nothing has intrinsic value. Value is given by demand and supply, and the demand supply equation gives life to anything in the marketplace. So demand supply means it's the consumer ecosystem. So if the consumer is the one who gives life, then it is only fair that the consumer has power over things in the marketplace. So blockchain gives the average consumer that power by executing moves based on the majority's goodwill. So we are going to be diving deeper into that, and most particularly, I think cryptocurrencies are the first, like I know is the latest version of money, but it was the first to fully execute and adopt this ecosystem called the blockchain. So cryptocurrencies operate under this new technology we are talking about. And when you talk about season, just to give you a sneak peek of what you're talking about, cryptocurrencies were just invented the other day in 2009. Bitcoin being the first, the second was Ethereum in 2014, and later we've seen tens of thousands of cryptocurrencies over the years. So they do have cycles and seasons that they follow through. And I can give you an idea of what I'm talking about, because from 2009, we've seen the value of Bitcoin skyrocket over 21,000% in value. So if you literally invested like $1 in crypto, we are talking about you becoming $1 billionaire. So it's insane when you look at the numbers, but I don't want to blow your minds right now. What I'm saying is, if the tens of thousands of currencies out there, and Bitcoin, you'll find dominates the market close to 50% of the time, that it means how these currencies will behave will greatly influence how the market behaves. So when you follow how Bitcoin behaves, you realize that this cycle comes every 4 years. So the peak of the first market cycle was in 2013, where we were able to, people became dollar billionaires overnight. This sounds like a gimmick, but it's really true. And then 2017, we had the next cycle of these dollar billionaires being created. Then the next cycle was in the midst of COVID, when people were suffering and going through a lot. The industry created dollar billionaires in 2021. So the next peak market cycle is coming in 2025, and it begins next year, April. So when this cryptocurrency, this Bitcoin halves, then we begin the organic bull run. So what I'm talking about is literally having $1,000 in your pocket or $100 in your pocket and you have a few principles set right, and timing and positioning yourself in this market, if it is right with the right mentorship, you're talking about in a year or two, by the time we climax that cycle in 2025, with $1,000 you have $1 million. With your $100 you have, I don't know, $200,000. It's insane numbers you're talking about. So if that sounds like something that is of interest to you, we would really like to dive into the details by teaching you the exact concept formulas. I want us to start from scratch, like a simple layman, teach you the fundamentals, the basics, and get you to that place, because we already have enough time for everybody. If cryptocurrency has been a topic that you've been interested in understanding, or blockchain technology, then the time is now, based on seasons and cycles. And if I would use a simple layman's language just to bring that point home, if you've never done farming previously and you decide to do farming right now, you realize that besides you having the capital to buy the best seeds and the best fertilizer and the best whatever you need to start farming, you need to align yourself with nature, cycles of nature, like spring, summer, winter, fall. You need to get connected with other farmers that are willing to know, when do you plant the seed, when do we harvest, when do we. Once you do that, then if you're in sync with nature, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a genius. Nature will favor you. So the same thing, cryptocurrencies has its own cycles and follows certain rules. What I'm saying, if you don't get if you don't understand this concept right now, between now and April, then the next time you're having this moment is in 2027. So if you're patient enough to wait for another 3-4 years, then you're most welcome. But if you've been watching guys around you win in the marketplace in regards to blockchain and cryptocurrencies, then we have the secret with us, and we are going to be doing this. So in the next few days, you're going to be seeing us unroll a program. It's a masterclass, and we're trying to package it in a very affordable way that everybody can afford. Worst case scenario, we will never charge anything over $150. I know the value you're going to see. The value in that masterclass is over tens of thousands of dollars, because if something would make you $1 millionaire, then I don't see how it will be charged less than tens of thousands of dollars. But for only maybe $100 or $200, you're going to get the entire package, and I'm going to walk you through all the basics and principles and fundamentals that you need to know to be positioned right for this next market cycle. And chances are, if you understand and of course take action based on what we're going to discuss, by 2025, not promising heaven, but the average guy by 2025, you will have had, in my view, you will have cracked the basics of what life looks like for you. I don't know, nice car, nice home. I don't want to go that direction. So if that sounds like something that is of interest to you, then this is the place. Keep following us. My name is Tony Mboro, and this is our podcast where we always talk about money, entrepreneurship, and that journey of becoming, journey to financial freedom. Cheers for now. I'll see you in the next one.